Hi there, this is Astrologer DK Brainerd with your exclusive astrological forecast for the month of August 2010. We start out the month with Mars just moved into the sign of Libra. Venus joins Mars in the first week, at the end of the first week of August. And what this is going to do is accentuate the cardinal climax. That's this grand lineup of outer planets forming this really dynamic, intense sort of interaction in the first degrees of the cardinal signs, Aries, Capricorn, and Libra. So what does this mean to us practically? Well, it means really anything could happen. Anything that happens on the grid of the world horoscope like this tends to concern us all, and having Mars there is going to really amp up the energy. Now, the positive side of Mars in Libra is that it's the aspect of the social crusader, or the crusader for justice. So, you know, one of the positive things we could look for is that people who normally don't even get involved are going to be feeling like, hey, this is really intense times, you know, things are changing in a big way. I need to be a part of this. And what I would hope for is that we see on a more mass level people saying, I'm going to get involved, I'm going to be the change that I want to see in the world. The negative side of this is that it's just very intense. It's extremely intense. There's a lot of pressure, you know. So in the first half of the month, if you have something worthwhile to do, try to channel that pressure and that intensity into a worthwhile project, into doing something that meets your own needs, but also answers to the needs of a world that is very, very obviously now in a state of transition. The second half of the month is really different energy. We still have this cardinal climax intensity going on in the background, but on August 20th, Mercury, which is the planet of communication and thought, also rules transportation, commerce, agreements between people, legal agreements. Mercury goes retrograde. So this happens 3 times a year. It lasts effectively for about a month. And we're going to start to feel this Mercury retrograde energy right around the middle of the month. And when Mercury goes retrograde, things get chaotic, communication gets confused, you know, the mail gets lost. A good time to back up your computer data, because Mercury also rules electronics and electronic communication. And normally we treat Mercury retrograde as this kind of time of frustration and I'm trying to move forward, but life won't let me, you know, people are blocking me, I can't count on people to understand me. I think this month we might actually find the Mercury retrograde to be a relief. For, you know, at least the last 2 months we've been in this solid sort of go, 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 high pressure, change now kind of environment. And when Mercury goes retrograde, there's really a limit to what we can accomplish. We can try to push the river, but if you've been through other Mercury retrogrades sort of with conscious awareness, you know about how well that works. So I'm going to suggest that we work as hard as we can in the first half of August. You know, some of that work may just be going on vacation and working to get away from the stress, get off the stress roller coaster. And then in the second half of the month, it's really a good time to relax. It's a good time to just consciously say, I'm going to go into kind of review mode. I'm going to work on my inner world. I'm going to pay attention to the things that really have lasting value, because there's only so much I'm going to be able to accomplish out in the world, you know, until about the second week of September. I hope you found this useful and enjoyable. This is Astrologer DK Brainerd saying, may you go with the stars.